Today, I'm going for the record number of different Michael Jordan cards pulled in one single box. And we got the 1993-1994 Upper Deck Series 1 basketball box here to chase one of over 10 different Michael Jordan cards that we can get from this box. So let's open her up and see how many different Jordans we can get today. 93-94 Upper Deck Series 1. What were you guys doing in 93-94? All I remember is I was watching the Bulls play. Jordan in 94 was playing baseball. You guys are going to ask me, how many Jordans, if I'm going to guess at the beginning here, how many different Jordans are we going to pull? I'm going to say 3, because I like a three-peat. 3 is a good number for Michael Jordan. So that's what I think we're going to pull today. Here on the side of the box, that's the one of the standard base cards. Some of the flight card versions there. There's over 20, I think, different versions of those. And then obviously there's the one on the back that we're looking for. I'd love to pull that base card out of this set. One of my favorite looking cards, I would say. So here's the box. Rolled up to the front. Ta-ta-ta-ta! Upper Deck. Wow. Even Jordan on the packs. Look at these ones. My goodness. Let me put these out of here. Those look fancy. All right, let's roll it in with pack number 1. Roll this open, see what we got. Now, hopefully, these cards aren't going to stick, because the last time I opened, oh my gosh. The pack is, they're stuck together. This is going to be another video where the cards are stuck, which means we aren't going to get 10s probably. And it's going to be just a nightmare because they're in backwards, they're all over the place. So this is going to be a heck of a time, heck of fun. But you know what? That's why you got to open sets. You can't hold on to them forever. You got to open these sets because this is what happens to cards. They get stuck and they're not any good anymore. Well, we'll see. These aren't too stuck. Well, these ones are stuck, but we're going to find out what we can do with these. And if there's Jordans in here, hopefully they aren't too stuck and we can get some good 10s. I've been trying to, there's a nice Nick Van Exel. Is it during training camp or summer league? Because he's not wearing any Lakers on the jersey. I'll put that one aside. I'm trying to get some more Jordans to pull for sending in some more PSA Jordans. But if these are going to be tacky and good, then these may not be good. Oh, there's our first one. All right. Jordan's 55 points. Gives Chicago the lead. Oh, my. All right out the get-go. Bam! Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. All right. So we can get this card out of here, though. My goodness, that is sticky and tacky. All right, let's going to put this in a sleeve real quick, you guys. It's a nice-looking card. I actually kind of like that card. It's one of the cards from this set to pull. Actually, it's not terrible. The top's cut a little bit awkward, but, we'll take a look at it a little closer later. All right, there's also, I think, checklist cards. Yep, there's checklist cards in here. So we got, Timberwolves team card. We got the Knicks. Don't know any of those. Oh, Greg Anthony. That's the only guy I can recognize on that card. And then we got the Nets. Wow. 3 checklist cards to start out. But Jordan card. Why is it every time I get into these sets that we always pull a Jordan like first pack? It's like there's just this theme that continues to happen when I'm pulling cards. Where I'm pulling cards recently, and like every single time it's like I continually get, these ones aren't stuck as bad. I continually pull Jordan's first card like every freaking time. Like, I don't know, I just have this weird magic touch. I have no idea. There's a Dino Raja. This must be a rookie card. He's not even wearing, Summer League. He's not even wearing anything on the jerseys. Those are actually, I like those cards. Those are kind of maybe cool to collect. I like that. All right, so here we go. Keep running. Randy Brown. Used to play for the Bulls. Okay. Got the Spurs checklist cards. We got Avery, David, Sean Elliott, and they've cut somebody out on the side there. I don't know who the rest of those guys are. Okay, so we have a finals card. Stuck to another card here in the back. So let's flip this over. Okay, so playoffs. Sorry, it's playoffs. So Spurs, Blazers, round 1. Warriors checklist card in the back. We got an Elijah one, seasons, leaders, and block shots. Do you like these cards? The Jordan card of this, the cards of those are pretty cool. I opened a single pack recently where I actually pulled the Jordan Steals card out of there, but the pack was so grimy. The cards stuck like crazy. It was just terrible. So I didn't, not sending that in for grading, unfortunately, but it was actually cool to pull that card for the first time. I'd gone on like a really bad cold streak of not pulling any Jordan cards. And then on that pack, I got that Steals card just out of random. And those are like the shorts we've been making, the MJ or Bust shorts. So if you guys haven't checked out the channel and check out our our crazy amount of shorts. Every other day or so, we do like a Jordan or bust. So we're trying to pull a Jordan card within these sets. So there's Jazz checklist card. Very nice. And we got the Celtics. Who's on the Celtics ones here? Okay. Nobody that I recognize, because Larry Bird wasn't playing then. All right, playoffs. Knicks and Hornets. And then on the last, we got playoffs. Sonics and Rockets. Oh, that looks like an intense series. Man, some of those were the teams that used to claw at each other a lot. Seattle and Houston. Man, they used to go at it. But yeah, we've got MJ or Bust shorts on the channel. We're trying to chase Jordan cards pretty much every other day and trying to find ourselves some pretty nifty Jordan cards. There's a good Joe Dumars card. And trying to find Jordan. So far we have not been very successful, I would say. We're not finding our way very much. Terry Porter card. Got some, I like the purple on here. The Bucks purple's cool. I like that Bucks purple. All right. Oh, Supersonics, Ricky Pierce. I wish. Bring back basketball at Seattle, guys. Look at that. GP, Kendall Gill, Sean Kemp, Nate McMillan. The Sonics teams, man. I would say that 96 team, the Bulls had Jordan back, Sonics would have won the championship that year. Not even joking. All right, Hornets card. Ooh, what is this? Semifinals, Bulls against the Cavs. Boy, that is a grimy card that got stuck to the front one, so that one's not going to get in for grading, I'll tell you that. And on the back side, wow, yeah, that is a grimy card. We'll set it off to the side. We'll sleeve that one later. And then we got Suns and Spurs. Sir Charles. All right, we're moving on. So we only got like technically one MJ card so far. I don't know. Do the playoffs cards count in this? I have no idea. Probably not. So we won't count the playoffs cards. Oh, let's go. Oh, there it is. I see him. Card number 23. Let's freaking go. Yes, sir. That is a clean-looking card. We got to sleeve that. That is a clean-looking card. Wowie. That is number 2. Wow, that came out so clean. Look at that. Yes. I've been wanting one of those in a 10 for a while, so that'll be fun to go get in for grading then. Oh my gosh. That just made my day, seeing that card. That just made my day. And now, I'm probably going to eat my words because I said at the beginning of the video, yeah, we could pull probably about 3. Oh, Sam Cassell. Again, Summer League with no jerseys on him. I'm going to start. Sherman Douglas. Oh, no, he has got a jersey on there. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get 3 now. We're definitely going to get a lot more. So that's going to be fun. Miami. There's another Bulls one here. Ooh, Jordan scores 54. Okay, let's sleeve that bat. Well, yeah, we're in trouble now because how many packs we got? In like 4 packs. I've opened up 3 Jordans now. Yeah, we're going to be in some trouble. All right, so the Suns. Oh, that's a nice looking card. What is this? Another Jordan Bulls card? Oh, it's another NBA playoffs highlights one. Man, we got a lot of NBA highlights ones here. Oh, those are bread. I think those are bread. Jordan 8s, I think he's wearing there. What were those called? Breads. The bunnies. The Bugs Bunny versions. This one was from the previous one. Wow, this is gonna be fun. So we're not gonna get 3 different Jordan cards. We've already got the base set Jordan there. So we are definitely gonna be getting hopefully a lot more Jordans. So I'm gonna eat my words. So you guys drop in the comments at this point, how many Jordans do you think we're gonna actually pull now out of this set? Because we've already pulled about 3. And we're probably gonna pull a few more, unfortunately. And yeah, these cards are stuck, man. It just sucks. And an old Doc Rivers card. Well, that's a really thick card. I had to wait, look at that for a second because I'm like, man, that is super thick. I'm so glad that Jordan wasn't stuck on that previous card because that came out nice and clean. Nice Horace Grant card. Rex Walters. These are all Summer League cards. I kind of might need to do a little collection of these with these actually kind of look cool. Oh, Antoine Carr. Okay. Malfunction. Sorry about that. All right. So Suns highlights playoffs. And we got Mavericks checklist. Oh! Well, let's look at the Mavericks checklist. Let's freaking go. That is not going to get a 10, but NBA signature moments, hang time. That is a nice card. Yeah, that one's dinged up a little bit on the back and the front. So we'll put it in a sleeve, but that is not going to get a 10. But I can add that to like a trade binder or something. It might come in at a 9 or an 8. Maybe we can get that one later in the set. And then, let's see, they got bullets. Wizards now, but... Dude, what is going on with this set? There are so many Jordans already. Like a very pro Jordan set. So we have to, depending on how this video ends... Shoot, we may have to rethink about maybe doing Series 2 after this. If this is how many Jordans are going to be in just the Series 1 box. Now, I might eat my words and we're not going to get a Jordan for a while. But holy smokes, this box is like absolutely loaded. All right, Chris Mills during Summer League. Again, like you can just tell the Summer League cards, I guess, in here because they're not wearing, they don't have any number or names on the jerseys. Why did they used to do that? I have, like in the 90s, they just didn't have the team names on the front of the jerseys. That seems a little bit weird. All right, we got here. Signature moves, Isaiah Thomas. I like that card. Lakers. Okay, checklist card. Another Olajuwon. Defensive Player of the Year. I like that. This is just a different card, but everything else is kind of silver sketched. I really do like that. All right, card 199. Bulls in the playoffs. Pippen. Love me some Scottie Pippen. He's probably one of my favorite players just because all around he was just so good. He could do everything. He could guard every position. I love Scott. Watching those teams were so good. And watching today's game, man, those guys in the 90s played some defense. I was talking to my friend the other day, and I'm like, Steph Curry's dad. I was talking to my friend the other day. I'm like, man, these teams don't play defense anymore. It's so hard to watch a game when they don't play any defense. Like, can we play some deep? Whoa! What is this? Detlef Shrimp 3D standards. Look at that sick card. Nice. That's ripped in there. Oh, that's some of the 3D cards that are in this set. All right, so there's 10 hologram 3D cards. So there's our first 3D. Got Dutch Rick Smits. That's actually a cool card. Is there a Jordan hologram in here then? Boy, this could be this could get good. Depending on how the rest of this goes here. There's a couple Bulls in the background of that. Okay. Just 3D cards. That's kind of cool. There's 10 different 3D cards. Okay. David Wingate. He used to play for the Sonics then. Okay. Ewing fadeaway jumper. Boy, some of these are really stuck in the back. It's okay. I'm going to collect these. Put them in the binder. All right. So Miami Heat checklist. And a first Shaquille O'Neal card. Rookie of the Year. Well, that's a sweet looking card. Not going to be a PSA 10, of course, but that's a nice looking Shaq card. And then what do we got here? We got 198. Game 1 against the Suns in the finals. Chicago up 1-0. I like that. So there's game 1 and game 4. And game 2 are over here. So I'm just missing now game 3, 5, and 6. So maybe we'll complete the full 7-game set out of here. That would be kind of fun. I don't know. Is that a common thing to see the whole game 1 through 6 out of this set? It'd be interesting to, if anybody's watching this has opened the set, if that's true, be interested to know. Because again, this is the first time I've ever opened this box. Kind of cool. There's a Dikembe card. I like that. Keith Askins. You know, I think like when I was doing some research, initial research on this box, kind of overrated or underrated, I think. Here's a nice Clyde Drexler card. Nice. Dream Team. Latrell Sprewell. Before he got himself in trouble. All right. Tracy Murray. Blazers. We got finals, playoffs, so Cavs and Nets. Brad Daugherty right there. I think that's Brad Daugherty. And next up, what do we got here? Triple overtime, game 3. Okay. Put that one aside for a second. Okay. Signature Danny Manning. Like me some Danny Manning. Okay, then Dikembe right hook. And then just a regular Muggsy in the back? Card number 1 out of 10. Why is this one in the back? That's kind of weird. Keep moving on. Keep pulling the Jordans and the Bulls cards. Cannot say... Wow, that's... you guys can see that. Those are not aligned. You can see that... those are... Wow, these are really stuck too. Just depends, I guess, on the pack here. My goodness. Just depends on the pack. And there we go. Oh, no! Okay, is this one of the OGs again? Nice! Let's freaking go. Let's go. How does that look? It looks pretty clean. That looks pretty dang clean. All right, we're going to put this one off to the side here. So this is the OG number 2. Card number 23 from Mr. 23. I love it. Put MJ in the corner over there. We're going to keep adding to the list. Keep rolling along. So just same card. Not a different one, so not counting that one. So it was like how many different ones I said of MJs that we could pull out of this set. So Jim Last, here's a checklist card. No, take a shot. Just a regular old checklist card. So we got Spurs. One of my favorite players too, Rodman, Mr. Rebound. Pretty cool. Pretty great player. All right, Bulls. And again, finals. This is Stampede to the 3rd championship. That's a nice looking card. It's a little dinged. Yeah, on the back there, you guys can see in the corner that's a little bit dinged, but these are gonna be cool to collect. I like these. I like these ones to collect. Bringing back some fond memories, watching basketball with my dad, talking the shop. This one I actually used to start getting into. Like when in the local newspaper, this is funny. So in the local newspaper in here, the Oregonian used to do like fantasy basketball. Used to do it on, used to submit them in. And like, I think one year I finished like in the top 30, I think. I was like nothing years old. I think maybe like 6 or 7. And yeah, I like finished really, I had like a really good season. I like beat my dad and a bunch of his buddies and they were pissed. But you know what? Take Michael Jordan first and then add in, I think I had Shaq as part of my fantasy team that year. Just had it all. Uncle Cliff Robinson. I just had it all figured out. These guys were like asking, what did I do differently? I just picked who I thought was going to score more. All right, Kings and, oh, let's go! Ho-ho! MJ. What is this? Scoring leaders. That's a nice looking card. Dang. All right, I'm going to put this in another sleeve. That is a clean looking card. Except maybe that right corner, maybe. Oh, there's a little bit of white showing right there in the corner. It's a little bit dinged, so maybe like a 9. But golly, that's another nice looking card. And then we got Suns make their 2nd finals appearance. So there we go. Phoenix. But yeah, fantasy basketball, man, I used to just absolutely clobber my dad. And I used to like look at the newspaper, look at the stats every weekend. Used to change players, pick them out. Like, I was actually really good. I mean, for some reason, I just had the knack for... Oh, no! Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I like looked at the John Stockton, and I didn't realize there was a card stuck on it. Okay, there's Stockton. And then we got another 23. There's another Michael Jordan. Oh, my heck. We're not even halfway through this box. We've got 3 Jordans already. Jeez. What are these like? Are these like cheap or something? My goodness. I'm going to have a ton of cards to submit into PSA grading. So, wow. Okay, there's Horace Grant. I'm going to have a lot of Jordans to send in now. Hammonds. Got the Paul Graham. I don't know Paul Graham. Again, Randy Brown used to play for the Bulls. Antoine Carrigan. So we got Hornets checklist. And which Bulls is this? 203. This is game 6, and we got game 2. Look at that. So we didn't have game 6, but we had a game 2 Pippin over there. And there's one card in the back here, so I'm gonna put game 6 over here. Another game 2. I think we're looking for what, 4? I think we're looking for game 4. 4 and 5 maybe. What's this one? Another playoff one. Highlights against the Knicks. Yeah, the Knicks. Blech. Can't stand the Knicks. I'm a Boston fan. I like the Bulls in the 90s because I love Jordan and those teams. But yeah, I cannot stand New York fans. Drive me nuts. All right, Muggsy, card number 1 in the set. Another John Stockton. Is there Jordan hanging out back here? No, okay. Another Clyde Drexler. Those are pretty popular today. It's my 3rd Drexler already. Kim Willis. You know, Drexler and Jordan could have been on the same team, but unfortunately, Portland did not draft MJ. They went with Sam Bowie instead. All right, here's game 5 card. I think the Suns defeated them that time. Okay, so game 5. Then we got T-Wolves card. Sonics against Rockets again. And then I think this is another finals card. Game 3. All right, so we got a game 3 and a game 5. Did we get game 4 already? Yeah, game 4 is up there. So now we've gotten all 6 of the finals cards here now in the set. So I'll pull these up. That one's a little bit grungy, but you got game 1. So here's game 1. We got Pippen with game 2. And then we just pulled game 3, Kevin Johnson. Game 4 is MJ right here. Pull MJ back in. And then game 5, Suns pulled out the win there. And then game 6, the championship. Look at that. Got them all. Excellent. Jeez, what else is going to be back here? I mean, we pulled 3 base Jordan cards. I mean, the hologram Jordan would be insane. I guess that's what we're going for next is the Jordan cards we haven't come across quite yet. That would be insane. So I guess we'll be looking for some of those cards here. So Abdul Rahim, Randy White. We'll keep on the lookout for those cards. So hopefully we come across a few of those. I'd like to expand. I just threw that card. What was that one? Show you guys. LeBradford Smith. Great name. We'll keep looking for these Jordans. Again, we've pulled a handful already. Base cards we've gotten a ton of. Like, there's a back-to-back Willie Andersons. Okay, I don't see that very often. Oh, another Bulls card. What we got here? So there's Willie. Oh, steals leader. Yes, this is the one I got a while back that was all grungy. But this one, again, has a nick in the corner, that right corner. See that? No. Man, can't even get this in a 10. But there's another Jordan. Put that over here. So there's 4 different Jordans now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm losing track. We got so many different ones. All right, playoffs, Reggie Miller. Highlights. And then Hakeem on block shots. Oh, back-to-back Hakeem. Back-to-back, same card. Oh, snaps. All right, well, that card had 2 Willie Andersons and 2 Olajuwons in the same pack. Like, bet you couldn't do that twice. That's wild. I don't think I've ever seen that in a while. Where you got 1 pack, back-to-back cards. I guess it's not too many cards per pack then. If you got the same cards in there, that's pretty odd. I don't think I've ever gotten 3 or 4 of the same in the same pack, but that would be wild. There's Willie Anderson again, and another Willie Anderson. What is going on? We're just going like Willie Anderson freestyle here. What the heck? 4 Willie Andersons in 2 packs. That's crazy. All right, there's Marley hits record 8 trays. Utah checklist. Hornets and Celtics. And then Atlanta checklist card. What the? Like, how many Willie Anderson cards am I going to pull today? Those back-to-back Willie Anderson, or back-to-back packs with Willie Anderson? That's crazy. Another Muggsy? I know this is card 1 in the set, but holy smokes. How many of those have we pulled today? You know, we're still looking for other, like, Shaquille O'Neal. Like, we're still missing a lot of cards. Other Steph's dad. Cool. We're missing a lot of other cards out of this set. Another Dino Raja in Summer League. Yeah, we're still missing a lot of cards I would be expecting to look at here. So, hopefully the back of these packs are still pulling up. I'm starting to see dupes like, you know, the Spreedwell, like Murray. We should start seeing some newer cards. All right, so Sean Kemp, alley-oop dunk. Rain Man could dunk. He was so good. All right, playoff highlights. And then what's this? Bulls playoffs highlights. Jordan again against the Hawks, 3-0. And then same card? Same card. What is happening right now? It's like, how many dupes in a single pack are we going to get today? Wow, that card is much thicker than the other one. That was weird. Both these Jordans I just pulled, one of them's way thicker than the other one. So strange. But, like, how many packs are going to have duplicates in it? This is, like, it's going to be a little bit out of hand at this time. Like, what is happening? Is this common for this set? I don't know. You guys let me know. Is it common to have, like, a lot of duplicates from the same set? I just don't know. That's a thick Kenny Smith card. A lot of thick ones in here. Another Horace Grant. Okay. Yeah, super strange. A lot of duplicates. Okay. Terry Mills. I'm trying to go quietly again, or softly, because I'm thinking there's going to be more MJs around here. Right? Rex Chapman. Sir Charles, scoring leader. Like that. Chris Mullen. Okay. Nice Mullen card. James Worthy. There we go. The finger rollers. What's with the follow through? And then a Warriors checklist card. All right, Sir Charles. I like you. All right, we keep moving along. About halfway through, we've pulled four or five different Jordan versions. We pulled 3 base Jordans out of this box already, so that'll be good. We go on our hunt for going to chase down Jordans for PSA 10s. There's another Nick Van Exel and Summer League card. And that's kind of what I'm doing. I want to go try to see how many different Jordans I can get PSA 10 to. It's getting harder and harder, I think, because their grading is much more difficult. And sets from this era are just really hard to get evaluated for 10s because there's the cards, the cards are sticking, and there's multiple different reasons they get, grunged and dinged up. They're just so much harder. So, Dominique Wilkins. I think this was Dominique's last year, correct me if I'm wrong. Then a Magic card with Shaq, Nick Anderson, Mr. I Can't Make Free Throws. It was funny because I was watching on Instagram last night some old highlights, and a clip came up of this Magic moment where he missed the 4 free throws in the finals, and Orlando lost game 1, and how just sad that was. That team should have, Orlando should have won that game, and then they should have won that series, unfortunately. So, just unfortunately. Another Stockton card. Mark West. A regular Detlef Shrimp. Yeah, where's, still missing some players, like Gary Payton we haven't gotten. Where's Pippen? Rodman card. Kind of getting a lot of the same cards here. Well, I'm looking for some variety, like some variety. All right, Elton Campbell. Mark Price. Season leaders in free throw percentage. Mark Price was amazing at free throws. Wish guys today would take the free throw shooting more seriously because they stink at it these days. Just absolutely terrible. Terrible. Special delivery dunk. Yeah, well, you couldn't also deliver on your free throws either. Karl Malone. The mailman doesn't deliver on Sundays. Unless my dad used to say. Because my dad used to work for the Postal Service. And he thought that was the greatest thing when Pippen told Malone in the finals, hey, the mailman doesn't deliver on Sunday. And then Malone missed 2 free throws. MJ goes down game 1 in 98 and goes down and hits the winning shot with 0 time left. Because, the mailman doesn't work on Sundays. Mailbox as well. Maybe not anymore. I don't know. The Postal Service delivers packages on Sundays, so maybe that's not true anymore. Or it's a partial delivery on Sundays. Who knows? All I know is Karl Malone's free throws cost the Jazz probably a championship. His inability to make free throws. More checklist cards. All right, take a shot. Head home if you're following along. All right, Tim Hardaway crossover. And then 76ers schedule. Jeff Hornacek, Hersey Hawkins. A couple of players that moved teams, then played up against the Bulls. So, they didn't win, though. All right, keep moving. Kenny Smith. Stacey Augmon. Looking for some... Now we're on a little bit of a Jordan drought right here. Looking for some Jordans. Come on, people. What do we got going on here? George Lynch. Is this a Summer League card? Yeah, they didn't have the no names or no on the front. The no names. It's so weird. I don't get it. Like, is that just a thing? Weird. Anyway, there's Larry Smith. Okay, Jordan again. Got a little bit of... That one's dingied up, so we're going to put that one in the trade binder. Wow, this has got a... Wow, that came in early here. There's still like 4 cards left in this pack. All right, so another Mark Price. 76ers checklist. Oh, it's like the same exact pack for the previous one. Hardaway. And then... Oh, Dave Wink. They got a regular in the back. This happened like with the Muggsy one earlier. That was weird. All right, so here's another Jordan card. Just adding to the pile of different cards with Jordan in them. It's crazy, like in this set when they printed it, how many different... Like I was doing the research beforehand... How many different Jordans they actually like printed in this set? It was like insane. Like how many different ones you can pull. And then even like all like the playoffs and the NBA Finals cards, there are so many different Jordans. Like he's in a bunch of different cards. Another Drexler card. Man, we've seen Tracy Murray like 4 or 5 different times already. Like a Spreedwell again. Goodness gracious. We're seeing a lot of dupes now. I want to see some new cards. Come on now. All right, so Suns Lakers. Got here Isaiah again. Oh, BJ Armstrong 3-point percentage. Okay, I'll take that. And then we got a Pistons card. The bad boy Pistons beat up the Bulls and then turned Michael Jordan into a beast. Well, thanks a lot, Detroit. He turned Michael Jordan into the GOAT. Roughed him up, and then he decided to hit the weight room and go crazy on us and go win championships. All right, Terrell Brandon. I think this is another rookie technically too, right? Is that Summer League? No, must have been his second year. I thought that was a card. David Robinson. That's a nice looking card. Okay, put him in the good pile. We'll set aside later. So I always keep all of the another Sam Cassell, their Summer League card. Like for anybody, I've told you about on previous videos, anytime I see a Dream Team card or a guy from the Dream Team, I always put it aside and sleeve it because I know people are looking for those types of the players from those guys. They're Hall of Famers. Like I usually just put those cards aside, when I'm sleeving stuff. So Brad Doherty. Okay, we got some new ones here. I think this is Cliff Robinson maybe. Let's see what we got here. Uncle Spliffy. Sixth Man Award. I like that. That's a nice looking card. Another playoffs card. Put him on the side. Okay, and then we got regular in the back. What's this one? Oh, back-to-back again. What is going on with the back-to-backs today? And then there's another Sedale threat. This box must just be, I don't know, is there something special with this box? Or is it just me? I don't know. You guys drop a comment below in the video. Am I just going weird and crazy? Or is there just a lot of duplicate cards in these packs? Like, is this just a thing that happens in the 93-94 set? Or is this like, do I have some just weird box that I've stumbled across? You know, I sometimes I just don't know. Like, just opening this is so much fun, but when you open them, you just don't know what's in these boxes, and you get like dupes and some weird stuff, and it's like, what is going on? All right, Rex Walters, that's Summer League again, but the name's on the front of the jerseys, so some teams have them in front, some teams don't. Why? I don't know. All right, Hornets win first series. And we got, Barkley field goal, or no, that's Cedric Ceballos. Mr. Blindfold Dunk, Sung's Checklist. And then a Clyde the Glide, gliding layup. Actually, I like that card. That looks slick. Love Clyde the Glide. Mr. I bring two left shoes to practice for the Dream Team and didn't realize I'm wearing two left shoes at practice. God, that was one of the greatest stories of all time. If you guys look up that story, like he didn't realize what he was wearing. He brought two to practice. Oh, okay, here's a flight team card. This is our first flight team card. It's a Stacey Augman. So Flight Team 1, look at this one. Oh, very nice. Must sleeve that one. That's a really cool looking card. Sick. All right. Hopefully we find some more flight teams. I was hoping there'd be a few more in this set, but that's our first flight team card. There's 10 there's 20 flight team cards. Yeah, there's 20 of those, so it's only our first one. Oh, look at that. Finals MVP with the three-peat. That's a nice looking. That's another Jordan card we hadn't seen yet. Put a sleeve in that one. I like that. See, these cards are like cool. They're not the base set cards, but they're just different. Oh, that one's a little dingy in the corner. Darn. A little dingy in the corner here, but these are just, I love these cards because they're different. They're not all the same, and you get just something a little bit different every single time. All right, David Robinson. Low post spin move. Admiral was one of my favorite players too. I mean, just look at the cards around me. There's so many different, again, Jordans in Upper Deck. I just love it. Like, it's not just one. You're not chasing just one card. There's so many cool cards in this set. Just love it. I love this. All right, on the chase. Let's go see what we can pull out of this set. There's a lot of base cards still. We have not found another Dino Raja, another Horace. Missing a lot of base set cards still from guys that I would have expected to have seen so far. All right, there's Rex Walters again. Oh, there's Ceballos. Okay, look, almost the same pack we just opened up a second ago. Take a shot checklist. Danny Manning, quick release. All right. A lot of dupes here. I feel something big is going to happen here in a second. I feel like something big is going to happen here in a second. Let's freaking go. Oh my gosh. Another one. Another base Jordan right off the front. Could you guys imagine if there was actually duplicates of this card in this pack? And if somebody had bought this back in the day, oh my gosh, that would have been a stunner to see somebody pull two Jordans in one pack. That would have been legendary. Legendary to see somebody do that. I don't think I don't think I've ever pulled like 2 like base Jordans in one pack ever. But that was the first one. We haven't done that in a while, so maybe there's another one sneaking in the back here. I don't know. Would Upper Deck have done that? Placed multiples? Blazers again. No, but not double base here. So there's Clippers. Okay, Clippers schedule. Suns game 3 again. Back-to-back Suns games 3. Yeah, so there's like weird dupes in here. So weird. Weird dupes. There's Charles Oakley. Yeah, we haven't seen, I was going to say, we haven't seen Patrick Ewing yet. There's a bunch of cards we have not seen yet. It's like, where are some of these base cards? Still looking for them. A lot of weird base cards. I mean, I think, like, we haven't seen a Shaquille O'Neal. There's back-to-back Sam Cassells. Yeah, we haven't seen a Shaquille O'Neal card. Where's, Penny Hardaway? There should be Chris Webber in this set, too. It's 93-94. So, yeah, we're missing, like, a lot of, we have not seen a lot of cards I would have expected. Checklist, take a shot. A lot of cards I would have expected. Another Cliff Robinson, Knicks, and oh, what is this? Hang Time. What is this one? Oh, nice! Let's go. That one looks better than the other Hang Time one, I think. Cut looks pretty good. And it's not dinged. Now we're getting somewhere with some MJs. Now we're pulling quality and some quantity. All right, here we rumble along. So if we see, we got about 8 packs left. So let's see what we can pull out of the back here. Ron Harper, another player that went to the Bulls, and they're Oakley again. Thought there was a card stuck behind there, so sorry about that. Petrosky, Christophe. Why do you even pronounce that name? I can't pronounce names that are hard. I'm sorry. I butcher names all the time, and I feel bad for it, but I don't know how to pronounce a name like that. Probably why I couldn't be a sports announcer, because I butchered names too easily. Tony Campbell. All right, Clippers again. Hard names. All right, Blazers schedule. Yep, Blazers again. Hawks again. Dupes again. What is with the freaking dupes? I don't get it. All right, so we got 6 packs left. What do you guys think? Who are we missing out of these packs? Who do we want to have pull out of the last couple of sets here? Looking for some good cards. Right. Luke Longley. Ooh, hello. Wilt Chamberlain? What is SP3? What the hell is this? What is this card? Oh my god! No way! Oh my god! Is that what I think it is? Oh my god, no shot. That card's not going to get a 10 because it's all dinged up, but you got to be kidding me. The Jordan Chamberlain duel? Holy crap. Oh my gosh. This is like one of the best cards from this set. How is this in here? This wasn't one of the special sets, was it? It's SP3. What in the heck? Oh my gosh. I'm like shocked. I gotta look up, how much is this card? What is happening? Oh my, okay, I'm gonna look that card up afterwards. Oh my gosh. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna look that up right now on my laptop. All right, so I looked it up. That card's like 233 in a PSA 10, but it's still one of the best cards from this set. I didn't think it was in this. I didn't think those SPs were in Series 1. Oh, consider me fooled. What the heck? I'm baffled now. Wow. Okay, well, there's that. That card's definitely not going to get a 10, but somebody will take that card that really was looking for it. Oh my gosh, that just... I almost just pooed myself. Oh my god, that's insane. We got the Detlef Shrimp Hollow, but to pull that Jordan card, I had no idea that card was going to be in here. That is wild. That makes it worth it pulling this, getting this box. That's crazy. Sometimes, you guys, I stun myself and surprise myself sometimes, and I get myself speechless because I'm just like, how can it be? Like, Because, again, I do a little bit of research before I do the videos, but I didn't think these cards were in here. So, shame on me. I guess fool me once, fool me twice. I had no idea. So, I'll take it. I mean, I will take it. I'm not going to complain, but I just shell-shocked, I guess. There, Damien. Keep that. Again, regular card in the back. Oh, that's super random, too. All right, 4 more to go. How many more Jordans are we going to get? Because we've gotten, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've gotten, like, well, Jordan's on cards. There's been over 10 cards with Jordan on them. Let's say that. So there's, like, a ton of different cards with Michael Jordan on it. All right. Mr. Dell. Who's Del Curry stuck to? Hopefully not something old and Polonese. There we go. Yeah, we've gotten over 10 different cards with Jordan. All right, this pack's got players we haven't seen yet. Corey Blunt. Haven't seen that card. That's from Summer League. What else we got here? Dwayne Farrell. All right, another George Lynch. Okay, we're getting all the Summer League cards in this pack. Wow, that card's thick. My goodness. All right. Keep moving. All right, Cavs. What else is going to be lingering back here? Again, Suns. Let's see here. Finals records. All right, Bulls and the Suns' favorite final rewrite finals records. Okay, I haven't seen that card yet. And then what is this? This is a Stockton card. Oh, League Leaders. I haven't seen that card yet. Nice. All right, finals records. Sick. 3 more to go. 3 more. I haven't seen that Willie Anderson repeat yet. Let's see what we got in these last 3 packs. This pack is a little sticky. All right, we've got Jim Jackson here. But I can see some newer cards, so that's good. I finally got towards the end and starting to see some actual newer cards here. So here's Vlade. All right, Vlade. Oh, yeah, we haven't seen these cards yet. I'm not going for a master set on this yet, but we're getting some newer cards here, so that's good. Still missing, I think, a lot of the base set cards, though. I haven't seen, like a Patrick Ewing. We haven't seen a Sean Kemp base. Like, there's been a lot of cards we haven't seen yet. All right, Bulls repeat on the title. And we got this. Again, we got Spurs. We got Rockets. Then we got, all right, Mailman. The special delivery dunk. All right. 3 more. Hopefully these packs bless us with a Jordan in the back here. Hopefully we get blessed with something nice. Okay, these aren't as sticky. I say that, I can't pull the next one. All right, here's Gil again. See what we can do. Oh, Sean Bradley. All right, I think that's a Rook card for sure. Upper Deck hat. Sweet. Set him aside. I forget he was in this set. Yeah, that's one of the rookie chases, I think, out of here. I'm trying to think Tim Legler's, I think, another rookie in this set we're looking for. All right, there's the Bulls. Is this a schedule card? Yep, Jordan's on this one too. Yep, Bulls schedule. Okay, put that one. Got 193, so there's another Bulls Jordan. Another Bulls. Jordan's in that one. Holy smokes. And then a Rodman. All right, Rodman rebound. Sweet. It's like it just comes in waves. It's like there's either nothing for a bit, and or otherwise it just comes in a flurry. A super flurry here. So, all right. Got last 2 packs here. See what we can find. Mark Heaton. These are all backwards. My goodness. Glenn Rice. Okay. Cartwright. Not seeing. I'm gonna see some newness here. Come on, heat it up here, this pack. I want to see something huge. All right, Bucks. Haven't seen that card yet. Okay, Bucks. Another Suns. Game 5. Looks like Lakers. Yep, Lakers give Suns a wake-up call. And then we got Knicks Pacers. And again, Vic Van Exel in Summer League again. Okay, card 162. Last pack. See what we can pull. Let's see if this pack is blessed. That card's all over the place. All right. Gerald Wilkins. Let's see what we got here. Let's go carefully. All right. Let's go slow. Come on, baby. Going slow. All right. Kenny Anderson. We haven't. D Brown. We haven't seen D Brown yet. Oh, I was just saying that. Tim Legler. There we go. I think that's is this a rookie? No. No, not a rookie card, I don't think. I'll have to look at that later, set him aside. Okay. The last few cards here. Alvin Robertson with the Pistons. My goodness. I think that was last year he played. All right. Boyd Vaught. Todd Day. Was it going to be my day with some Bulls cards here in the back? Come on, baby. Heat. There's a Horace Grant. I think this is game 6. All right, there's game 6 again. And then we got game 1. Looking a little scrungy. And then final card. Ooh, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Final card. Shaquille O'Neal, season leaders, rookie of the year. Let's go. Can't complain about the MJs. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Hit that thumbs up on the way out. Hit that subscribe button if you love chasing Michael Jordan basketball cards. And if you're looking for great other basketball content, hit one of the videos on the screen right here. We'll see you guys on the next time. Keep ripping packs, baby.